everybody, Cindy from Picky Princess Reads here. My throat just totally went. Hi, Cindy from Picky Princess Reads here, and I'm going to give you guys my TBR for May. I know May already started, but hey, whatever. Too late. It's never too late, right? Right. So I also have a update for my Owls and April reading, but that's probably going to show up later. Right now, we're going to go ahead and do the TBR for this month, since May has already started, because I'm late, as usual. It's just the way it is. So, my goal for May is to read 5 books, and they're going to be, most of them, one's not, but 4 out of those 5 books are going to be middle grade books, because this is middle grade May, which means all May you read books that are middle grade, and there you go. So this is middle grade May, so I'm going to read mostly 4 May books, or 4 middle grade books, and one of the books that I'm going to be reading is not middle grade, and I'll show you those books here in a minute. I already have 2 picked out, but I'm going to, for the other 3, I wanted to do something a little different, and I wanted to pick them randomly out of a jar from my TBR. So there's my jar. It's a really pretty Christmas jar. It's got a snowflake on it, but that's totally fine. I love it. It's an awesome jar, and it's very useful. So, one of the books that I have to choose has to have a keyword in it, because I also am doing this year a keyword challenge where every month you do, or every month you read a book that has a certain word in the title. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words to choose from. So if one of those books that I pick out does not have a one of my keywords in there, and I've got those keywords right here, and I'll tell you what they are in a second, then I will be reading 6 books this month and not 5. So hopefully they do. So we'll see. But the keyword challenge is by XOXO Girls. I will link the blog post that has all the information for the keyword challenge down below in the description box, just in case you'd like to join in. It's never too late, right? So our keywords are sky, name, blue, book, enchant, or is. Something's got to at least have the word is in it, right? So we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and pick out my 3 books. And I don't think I wrote the entire titles on some of these, so it'll be very interesting trying to figure out what I was trying to say. Alright, so our first one is, let's see, The Perilous Journey of Danger and Mayhem. And I'll show you all these books when I get done picking them out. So The Perilous Journey of Danger and Mayhem. That sounds awesome. The next one is The Unicorn Quest. I've been wanting to read that. And then the last one, come on, something with a keyword. Come on, come on. Let's see, is If the Magic Fits. It's the first book in the 100 Dresses series. I actually wrote that on there, 100 Dresses, so I wouldn't forget. So I'm going to be reading 6 books this month, and I will hand pick, since I can't seem to do it the other way, my keyword book. And I'm going to go do that right now. I'll be right back. Alright, found it. Okay, so I will start with the ones that I just pulled out. Alright, so now we're going to have, let's amend this. For May, I plan on reading 6 books instead of 5. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get through all 6 of them. So the first book is the first book in the 100 Dresses series, and it is called If the Magic Fits. There it is. And put it on this side. I moved, so there we go. It's If the Magic Fits. I don't know a lot about any of my middle grade books except for one, because I got them all in my Reading Bug box, which is a really awesome box for kids ages, I think 0 through like 13. And yeah, I get one because I like all the books. I get like, you can get like 4 books in there based on the age that you put in, which is really awesome. And they know that I'm not a kid, and so I don't know a whole lot, and these are the books that they've sent me. So here we go. And if you want to learn more about the Reading Bug box, it's a subscription box that comes monthly, and it's really, really awesome. They have an actual store called the Reading Bug, and it's based in California. So I'll put their website down below so that you can check them out too. So anyway, it's inside an enchanted castle. There is a closet, and this closet has 100 dresses in it that nobody ever wears. And dresses like this need a good trying on. And Darling Dimple, his main character I assume, is just the girl to do it. But when she tries on dress number 11, something unbelievable happens. She transforms into the castle's head scrubber. So it turns out that each dress can disguise her as someone else. And Darling is about to have an adventure that calls for a dress or two, or 100. So this first one is going to change her into the castle's head scrubber, and there will be an awesome adventure that goes along with that, and I'm excited. That sounds really, really cool. So that's the first one. The next one is the Unicorn Quest, and I got this one from the Reading Bug box, so you can see right there it is also a signed copy, which is awesome. I don't have a whole lot of signed copies, but I'm very proud of the ones that I do, and here's one. And this is Claire's older sister, Sophie, has always been the brave one, even when she was sick with an illness no one could name. So, when the girls discover a ladder in the fireplace of their new home, it's Sophie who leads the way up, and up, and up, and into a fantastical land filled with castles, magic, and strange creatures. But the world of Arden is in trouble, and the 4 guilds of magic no longer trust one another. The beloved unicorns have disappeared, and horrible wraiths roam freely. Terrified, the girls return home, but it's not long before Sophie goes missing. It will take all of Claire's courage to climb back up the ladder, save her sister, and bring them both home safely. But first, she will have to discover the secret of the unicorns. So this one, I believe, is also the first of a series. So I like series. They're a lot of fun. Makes the stories like longer. But anyway, so that's the first of a series also. And I believe this one, my other one that we pulled, is also the first of a series. I called it The Perilous Journey of Danger and Mayhem. That's the name of the series. The actual name of the book is A Dastardly Plot. So, and the cover is really cool. I really like the cover of this. It's really cool. So this one is on the inside. Let's see. It is 1883, the age of invention, a time when great men like Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, Nikola Tesla, I think I said that right, and George Eastman work to turn the country into a land of limitless opportunity. And it all happens at the world-famous Inventors Guild headquarters in New York City. A place where there are great ideas, a lot of hard work, and a little bit of luck can find you rubbing elbows with these gods of industry who will usher humanity into the future. Unless, of course, you're a woman. Molly Pepper, daughter of brilliant but unknown inventor Cassandra Pepper, lives with her mother in New York. By day, they make ends meet running a pickle shop, but by night, they toil and dream of Cassandra taking her place among the most famous inventors in America. In an attempt to find a way to exhibit Cass's work at the World's Fair, they break into the Inventors Guild and discover a mysterious plot to destroy New York. The evidence points to the involvement of one of the world's most famous inventors. And now it's up to Molly, Cassandra, and a shop hand named Emmett Lee to uncover the truth, even if no one will ever know it was they who did it. So that sounds really interesting. Can't wait to read that one. That one might go first. We'll see. The one that I had to go and find for my keyword of the month, which my word is name, is actually a nonfiction biography, and it's called Remember My Name, written by Monet Davis. And at the age of 13, she became the first female pitcher to win a game in the Little League World Series. She was the first Little Leaguer to be featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated in the magazine's 60-year history. And as she began 8th grade in the fall of 2014, she earned a place in the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Her shutout jersey now hangs in the museum in Cooperstown, New York. And this is a story of determination, hard work, and an incredible fastball. From growing up in Philadelphia to throwing out the ceremonial first pitch, a perfect strike, at Game 4 of the 2014 Major League World Series. Her groundbreaking achievements are changing the game for women in athletics and putting a positive new spin on the phrase "throw like a girl." So that'll be a really cool read also. And it's got some pictures in it. I look forward to seeing those pictures. Okay, so the other middle grade, my last middle grade, is going to be the third book in Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban. I already read books 1 and 2, obviously, and they're both rereads for me. And this is a partial reread. I read like half of it and then got distracted. And so it's going to be a partial reread, and then, you know, I've already seen all the movies, but the movies are different from the books, as I have discovered and how everybody knows. So I'm excited to continue with the series on this one. And then my last one, which is not a middle grade book, is a sci-fi, because my sister and I do buddy reads for sci-fi books, and our new one is, and I don't know a lot about this either, Dare Mighty Things by, I'm not going to say, is Dare Mighty Things, and it's a really pretty white flashy color cover. I like it. And basically it is a, let's just read it. The rules are simple. You must be gifted, you must be younger than 25, and you must be willing to accept the dangers that you will face if you win. As I forgot to mention, this is a young adult book, I believe. 18-year-old Cassandra Gupta's entire life has been leading up to this, the opportunity to travel to space. But to secure a spot on this classified mission, she must first compete against the best and brightest people on the planet. People who are as determined as she is to win a place on a journey to the farthest reaches of the universe. Cassie is ready for the toll that the competition will take, the rigorous mental and physical tests designed to push her to the brink of her endurance, but nothing could have prepared her for the bonds she would form with every person she hopes to beat, or that with each passing day, it would be more and more difficult to ignore the feelings that the true objective of the mission is being kept from her. As the days until the launch tick down and the stakes rise higher than ever before, only one thing is clear to Cassie. She'll never back down, even if it costs her everything. And if I remember right, this is actually the first book of a duology. So those are my 6 books. I know that I will finish this one because my sister will make sure that I finish this one. And hopefully I can get through the others. That would be really great. They're all really big though. Really big books. So we'll see what happens. So yeah. I will let you know at the end of the month how many of them I've read, what I think of them, and all of that fun jazz. Maybe I'll do some book reviews in the meantime of the ones that I have finished. We'll see. I know that I will be doing at least 1 or 2 book reviews of the books that I read last month, so those will be up. All right. Have a great day. Great morning, afternoon, evening. Good night. Bye.